Okay, we are pleased to have as our trainer today Michael Huggins. This is a man that just look at the smile and the enthusiasm that shines from his eyes. Here is a guy that, as I said before, he knows where success lies. He knows how to find it. He knows how to build ourself, uh, the personal traits within ourselves to reach success. And here today to share some more of those with us is Mr. Michael Huggins. Good morning, Michael.
Morning, Ron.
How are you?
I'm loving life, man. Thanks for being here. Thanks for setting this up. And good morning, everyone else. Welcome to Money Monday. Let's make some money. EMT. All right, we're starting EMT in Denver today. And we're going to do something else really cool about EMT. And at the end of the summer, we're going to sync up EMTs, and we're going to do a Salt Lake one at the same time as a Denver one. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, the other thing that's gonna be awesome is this Saturday, I am going to Las Vegas. So I will be in Vegas. We'll be doing a special meeting. Then we'll be doing a Super Saturday. And I don't know if you guys knew this, but in Bob's previous company, the Las Vegas team would have events between 500 and 1,000 people. So what that tells us is what we have, what we offer, people absolutely want. We just need to tell more people. That's what it comes down to. So in Vegas, I'm really excited. That reminds me, I need to call my cousin because he lives in Las Vegas. Set a reminder. Call 8. Yeah, there we go. All right, we're getting cousins combos also. I hope you guys are telling your family about stuff. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to be in Las Vegas this Saturday. If you're in LA, or you're in Phoenix, or you're in St. George, you should totally come hang out with us this weekend in Las Vegas. Couple-hour drive. You'll be there in no time. Then you'll get to hang out with us, watch how we build our businesses, watch how we work and grow the teams, and then you can go home and duplicate. Okay, so put your ads out, put your feelers out there, call your warm markets. That's what I'm doing. And hopefully you'll see some people joining your team. All right, so like I said, this summer we're going to sync up EMTs. So we're going to do a Salt Lake one at the same time as the Denver one. So stay tuned, stay excited for that. All right, so I'm going to give you some info that I've experienced. I was talking to a couple IMAs this weekend about putting in time, putting in the right amount of time on the right activities to then get a sale. And what we started figuring out was it takes about 6 to 8 hours for your customer to go through information to then be like, you know what, this is it, I'm going to buy it. So 6 to 8 hours. Now what's cool is if you're leveraging other people's meetings, and you're leveraging webinars, and you're not actually running the meeting yourself, you're not putting in the 6 to 8 hours yourself. You're putting in more like 1 to 2. So here's Joe. We invited Joe to a meeting. Hey, Joe, you ready to change your life? You ready to learn some concepts that will unlock some of the challenges you've been dealing with? Right, you know Joe better than me, so you know how to line up the invitation. But Joe is going to come take a look. The first thing he's going to look at, is the epic, and the epic is about 2 hours. Then he comes to the follow-up, about another 2 hours. Now at this point, we're getting an enrollment, right? Usually around the 4-hour mark, we're having an OEP. Do you guys remember OEP? Order entry party. So we have an order entry party at the follow-up, but we're still looking for funding, usually. So someone might put some money down for UGA. They might enroll as an IMA. They might put their order in and then go get their funding from a 401k or something like that. But then there's usually, after the follow-up, a one-on-one where we're looking at another 1 to 2 hours. So if we haven't put the order in after the one-on-one, then you have your OEP right here. Now, again, there's some people who will sign up all along the way. You might get some signups here, you might get some signups here, you get some signups here. If after the one-on-one or two-on-one, if they still haven't signed up, then we do another event. We'll either do a house tour, supersat, an intensive, and now we're looking at anywhere from 2 to another potentially 6 hours. And again, at that point, we might have a sign up, an OEP. Now, sometimes we have someone who comes from the Epic and we put them right into a Saturday meeting. And again, we could get a sign up there because we hit the 2 hours and then another 2 to 6 on our Saturdays. Right now, some of you will go into a Saturday, you go Epic, house tour, lunch, and you'll take them to a one-on-one and do a lunch and get your order in there. But the great news is it's closer to 6 hours on this scale. And if you get really good, you get it down to 5, get it down to 4. And when I say you get good, I meant the information your customer's seeing in the Epic, in the follow-up, in the one-on-ones. But right about 6 hours is what we can expect. So the cool thing is if you're not running the meetings, the main hours you're putting in is up front here to do the invitation, which could take you anywhere from 5 minutes to 30 minutes, depending on if it's a warm market person you're talking to or just a cold lead. So you're going to put your time in there. Okay, you got to put time in at the one-on-one, and it just really depends on the system that you're working. If you're in the state or out of the state, what you would spend time on. So here, that's something that's supposed to be really encouraging is when you're looking at your customers and you're thinking, okay, he saw the Epic and he didn't buy. Well, yeah, we've only gone 2/3 of the way. What other information do they need? Do they need maybe some testimonial videos? Maybe a 3-way call with a successful IMA that's got some rapport with them or has something in common with them. So here we are, 6 to 8 hours for a $10,000 check. Now, to me, whatever's needed in those 6 to 8 hours, I will do all of it from beginning to end. If I will get $10,000 for doing the right 6 hours of work, I'll lose sleep over it. I'll lose entertainment over it. I want the money. Now, at some point in my life, I understand that's going to change, but for now, I want the money and I need the money, and it's time to really build this empire and build it big. So sometimes when you're brand new, or maybe not, and you're looking at the work that's suggested to do in order to get paid, and some people will do it for a few weeks. They'll go a few weeks, they'll say, I hope this works, and they'll put in hours, right? Let's say they put in 60 hours. Some new IMAs got in 60 hours. But what he thought was he was going to get 10 combos because it's 6 hours per combo, but that's not the case. What he did instead was he spent 60 hours, he spent 2 hours with 30 people instead of 6 hours with 10 people. He spent those 2 hours and he just put 30 people in an epic and then is confused why he got no sales. Okay, that's not the right time, or that's not the right thing to put our time in. 60 hours, that's great. If you work 60 hours even a month, if you guys work 60 hours a month, you'd be making 10 grand a month. But people will work for 1 to 2 hours, maybe. But they'll think about it. They'll definitely think about it for a long time about working. So don't be this person, and don't be confused why you're putting in a lot of hours, right? Some IMAs are like, God, I've been working my butt off. But they're not moving people through the process. They're just stopping after an epic. And then they find a new person, and then find a new person, find a new person. What I want to remind you is you have to move them through the process. Okay? The process of epic, follow-up, one-on-one, house tour, Super Saturday, or intensive. Get those hours in, get that information in for your customer, and then we ask for the order. We have an OEP, right? An AFTO and an OEP. Ask for the order and have an order entry party. All right. So what kind of things come up in your mind when you're looking at this process and you look back and you think about what you've been doing and what can be improved? And now as you look at what you're going to do this week, what questions do you have so that you're spending your time wisely on the right things? We're looking at this process here. What questions do you have about dialing in this process for you? Because this $10,000 check could be a week away. Right? By Saturday, you could have done this with somebody. And when I say with somebody, the cool thing about this process is you could have done this with 10 people and changed that 10,000 to 100,000. It's all on how much money you want, / need, / are committed to getting. How many people are you committed to adding onto your team? It's another way of putting it. Okay, I'll bounce back and forth in my mind. Okay, I need $10,000 or I need a new team member. And not need. This week I'm earning $10,000, or this week I'm earning a new team member. There's no need around here. We live in prosperity and abundance. I was doing a meditation yesterday. It's a visualization one, and it was asking us, 10 minutes into it, or actually 20 minutes into it, 10 minutes left, what we want, our immediate goal, a short-term goal, a medium goal, and a long-range goal. And my short-term goal that popped in my head was, first, I want a $100,000 May. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but we are already into the second week of May. Okay? If you think about it, May's commission run started April 17th. Any orders you put in April 17th and past are going to finalize and pay out in May. Now, in May, any orders that you put in after last payday, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Same thing, May 16th. May 16th is the end of May. So here we are, April 23rd. So we got 1, 2, 3 weeks and a couple days. So we're already a whole week into May. If you're thinking that we're still in April, then that's one reason why you're probably not making the sales you want in the time you want. We are in May. So I was meditating, thinking, all right, what do I want for May? I want $100,000 May. And I know what I've done already and what's in the pipeline. So what do I need to do in order to make sure I'm getting paid in May? Get these orders in, get the funding in. And what my brain immediately switched to was, you don't need $40,000. Imagine 4 more people on the team. 4 more people. And I started thinking, oh, I know people. Yeah, money's just a thing sitting on the desk, sitting on the table, right? But people are exciting. People are fun. People are silly. People are crazy. People. All right, so then I was like, all right, 4 people. Nah, 8 people. And then my brain went, you know what? We're 10x in this bitch. 80 people. So now as I was meditating, I went immediately from a result of I want $40,000, right? Last week, remember our RPM result, 40,000 people. I switched, and now my brain was all of a sudden obsessed with 80 new people, 80 people, 80 people, 80 people. Then I started thinking, what would 80 people look like? 80 people in a room, 80 people at a restaurant, 80 people in the park, 80 people at a movie theater. And I'm just imagining bringing these 80 people with me, right? A section in nationals for these new 80 people. How am I going to break this down? I got my early morning people out of the 80. I got my afternoon people out of the 80. I got the night folks out of the 80. How am I going to organize and train them all? But if I get 80 people to buy a combo from me, how much money do I make? If 80 people buy a combo from me, I will earn directly $800,000. That'll put me over my million. So this is where I started changing the context of my mind and what it's focusing on. It's no longer $1 million. It's 80 more people. Where am I going to put them? Am I going to get 8 people more out of the 10 states I'm working? Am I going to get 20 more people out of the 4 states that I'm going to focus on? Right? How am I going to do this? But now my brain knows this is the new target. 80 people on my team by the end of the year. 80 new directs by the end of the year. So I thought I'd share that with you. All right, we're getting some chats. Chatty chat. What's up? Linda. I need to focus my time on my responsibilities of inviting people and doing the follow-up. All right. So, Linda, based off of what you shared in that text, how can you restate this in a powerful way without using the word need or want or must or creating that kind of idea of need? While you're working on that, let's look at Natalie's. Natalie, can you put the meditation you took on here? Was it a link or was it an app? It was just a link. I don't know if you guys could handle it. If I put a link in here on how to meditate, would you guys actually do it? Would you really? Would it be worth it? I don't know. Okay, if that's the case, I will send the link right now. Looking it up. There we are. Okay, now to get it into the Zoom. Zoomy, zoom. All right. Okay, and now it should show up here. Copy link. Copy. All right, paste. All right, is it working? So there you go, Linda. I will focus. See, it's an I will, not an I need or even an I want. I will do this. I will do this, so watch me. Does that sound better, Linda, when you're telling people I need this versus I am doing this? Cool. And it's the same thing when you're raising capital for your deals, right? Oh, I need 100 grand. That just sounds kind of like, well, shit, how did you get into such a terrible state of desperation? You need 100 grand? Wow, I thought you were making money. I thought you were doing deals. Right? So we were being lazy with our language. Wanda, why are you rushing me? Just kidding. Just kidding. It's taking a little bit longer than I thought. So 1 second. I'll get you a link. Don't worry, Holly. I'll drop it in this chat spot right here. All right. There it is. Sal, what do your OEPs look like? They look like the back office. We just punch in an order, but we know it takes 10, 15, 20 minutes sometimes for them to access their emails, do their signatures, answer the questions, change their password. So, Sal, sometimes that takes 20 minutes. 20 minutes where someone's about to spend 20 grand. Okay, so you're sitting there. Maybe it's late at night, maybe it's in the morning, whatever time of day, but you're sitting there. And so we want to make it a party because, like I said, it could be 20 minutes. If they're getting all nervous at any point, they're like, maybe I should wait. Maybe I should just do the essentials. Maybe I should just do financing. Maybe I need to call my mom. Maybe I should call my CPA. If you're not making it a party so that they can focus on that they're doing the right thing, then that little voice could pop up in their head that says, it's too risky. Slow down. Go home. Think about it. Wait. If you make it a party, you make it engaging, you make it exciting, put some music on, high five people, get others involved, right? Especially if you're the group follow-up, it's more of the party. It's a feel that you're creating. Now, if it's just you and you're at Starbucks, we got the music going on, so it's got more of that feel. If you're in a spot that doesn't play music, then what I'll do is while we're putting in the order on my laptop or iPad, on my phone, I'll just pull out some Bob Marley, some Pandora, something simple in the background. People recognize it. It's more upbeat. Put on happy radio. Just something to keep the feel of, yes, we're doing the right thing. It's a party. Let's get this order entered. Then they're anchoring something fun to spending the money. Then when they go tell their friends, hey, I want you to look at this, and their friends are ready to sign up, then they go, oh, yeah, let's make this a party, right? Or sometimes if you're at Starbucks and or you're at the office and they're filling out the Get Funded Online app, you say, you know what, I'll go grab you a drink, go put on some music, grab them a water, grab them a kombucha if you really like them, make it a party. Then they tell their friends, and then they go, oh, Michael, what should I do? My friend wants to sign up. You say, man, throw an OEP. Get it going. Does that make sense, Sal? And he'll remember. He saw it. He went through it. Or she did. Cool. Right on, right on. Okay. All right. So the other thing is we are going to let's see. I need to share my screen a different way. Sharing screen. We're going to do the desktop. There we go. Just kidding. Google Chrome. There we go. Okay, so we are in Salt Lake City Elevate Facebook page. Okie dokie. And this is an example of a Facebook page you should be creating for your team. Okay, you could think, well, hey, Michael on the team and Mitch and everyone here, they've made one, so why bother making one? I've already got one. You could think that. But what if Bob Snyder thought that about other training companies? It's a limited way of thinking. We're not here to, I'm not saying reinvent the wheel. What I'm saying is take what works and copy. So what I want you to copy is this type of group. Okay, make it a secret group, and then as you are talking to your prospects, and they're like, well, what comes with the membership? Well, you could talk about what comes with Renatus' membership, and then you can say it. And then if you decide to be a part of our marketing force, there's some other private, secret groups in Facebook that you'll be a part of where we'll give you more tools, information, support, training, ideas, networks, connections, relationships. All the stuff you need is in this private Facebook group. And then some people will be like, really? Can I join that and see what it's like before I sign up? And I'm just like, nope. You got to sign up first. This is special. Okay, so as I'm giving you a tour of this, what I want you to be thinking about is making your own for when you recruit your 80 people. Right? When you got 80 people, you're not gonna just let them wander around America all by themselves. You got to guide them daily and weekly. So if you create your own Facebook group, it's private. One of the keys is making rules so that people can follow them. So in this Facebook group, there's 4 simple rules to celebrating people's success. So 1, this group is only for Renatus IMAs and education owners. Okay, feel free to add anyone that meets that criteria. Your participation in this group is voluntary. By participating, you acknowledge and accept the hold harmless agreement. No soliciting, cross-marketing, or any other IMA agreement violations. And don't post seeking funding, partners, or to do deals within this group. You're opening yourself up to too much liability and regulatory concerns if you do. In summary, follow the IMA agreement and seek to add value in everything you do. Okay, so this is our creed. And so we have our about right here, talks about the group, right? So you'll fill in your abouts. Obviously, we got our discussion, what's going on here. See, like Tawny has a question about converting a duplex into a fourplex, but she's not saying, hey, who wants to partner with me on a fourplex? Okay, that's what this is all about. Congratulating people. See, Gavin? Oh, we're so going to make fun of Gavin for this. Oh, no. So here he is saying here, how do I talk back to them? Not, can I do a deal? Good. We're following rules. Gavin, you're awesome. Good job. And there's Stephanie opening up the dialogue. Well, hey, did you think about this? Did you think about that? So now your teams are taking care of each other. Oh, when you leave your iPad open. Okay, so anyway, that's the discussion. You got your members, and we got events coming up. Okay, the holiday party was awesome. Different videos and trainings that people have shared. Very important. Hey, look, it's me. Okay, photos, files. Files is awesome. Files. So look at this. Lauren put a bunch of time, effort, energy into creating a flyer for the Salt Lakes Intensive coming up. So when you run your group, or you have someone who is like Lauren, really skilled with digital media marketing, you can make your own Facebook group and have people on your team who know how to do that stuff contribute in any form that they have the skill set to contribute. So this is where Lauren put it. Wow, look at this, so pretty. Now, if you sent something like this to your guest, they'd open it, they'd read it, they see it, they want it, and then you have something to follow up with. Okay. Now, here is also something really neat is the Google Drive resources. Here's a hold harmless agreement. Here's our core values at Team Elevate, right? Empowerment, clear communication, responsibility, servant leadership. We celebrate the doers. Be uncomfortable. We are a family, and we work hard, play harder. Right? So we've got our core values. We've got a little creed going on right here. So you could borrow this one, or you could make one for your own team as you're stepping up. Here's our rules once again. Pretty straightforward about the rules. Okay, but now if we come into Google Drive and all the other resources here, this paper or this document is a breakdown of more trainings, examples, supplies, information, right? Please, like if you're going to go into Google Drive, don't edit the docs inside the drive. Download them, make a copy, and edit your own copy. Right, here's where you can get on the morning calls. Click on this link. You want to go to Google Drive, click on that. You want to go to Dan Clark's training folder, one of the newest pit team people who got promoted. Click on there. You want a list of testimonials. You're like, gosh, I don't know who to send what testimonials to, or where do I find the testimonials? Click on this. Now we got videos for days, and we can share those videos. You also got videos inside the Facebook group. Now let's go in here. Let's go to the Elevate Renatus Google Docs real quick. I'm going to show you something. When you send your guests to the webinars, so remember we have 3 recorded webinars right now that are pretty easy to use. They are interestreduction.com, epicplanwebinar.com, and followupwebinar.com. So as you are supplying your guests, your leads with these links, they click on them. Don't send all 3 at once. That's terrible. They're not going to watch them all. Right? If you send them all at once, you're sending them 4.5, 5 hours of videos to watch all at once. Most people won't do that. Send them the first one, then the next, and the next. So now here we are. We're in Google Drive. And let's say you sent them and you went to epicplanwebinar.com. And here we are. Oh, Epic Plan. This webinar is the second step. It's designed for sub-candidates to get more information. What's your name? My name is Michael Huggins. Who sent you here? Ron Hire. Submit. Now once I submit that, this link opens up. Right? So you'll tell your friend, hey, fill out the who are you, who sent you, and then there'll be a link that you've unlocked. Click on that link, and a video will be available for you to start watching. Okay? Then they'll go through it.
Okay, guys. Hey, my name's...
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Go right through it, blah, blah, blah. Here we are. Yay, wonderful. Buy the combo. Right? They're then told at the end, all right, guys, here's what you need to do. Get back with the person who invited you, right? Get on the business builder, get a one-on-one set, get your 3-way call going, whatever it is. I am so excited to make this the most compliant webinar ever. So now, let's say you've done that. You sent your friend, you sent to the prospect, someone who doesn't live near the meetings, they'll watch the webinar. Now, how do we know if they watched it? How do we know? Well, first, step number 1, if you have already sent them a webinar, you must register them first. This is what it looks like. So imagine you get your lead, or you get off the phone with your aunt or your grandma or your mom. Go watch this video. My friend made it for you. Go watch it. Tell me what you think. When they say, okay, cool, I'll watch it. As soon as they say, cool, I'll watch it, you come into communication, click on calendar, you go to the Utah calendar. Do you see that, how it defaulted to Colorado for me? It's because I live here now. Yeah, okay. We'll go to Mondays in the Utah calendar, and we'll go to the following Monday. As soon as mom, grandma, friend, lead, whoever, stranger, colleague, as soon as that person says, cool, I'll go watch it, then you're going to click on the following Monday's on-demand event where it says on-demand sent. See at the top right here? On-demand sent. And this is where it says register your guests if they've committed to watching an on-demand video webinar or you have met with them one-on-one. Right? So as soon as your lead says, cool, I'll watch it, say, great, here's the link. Come to myrenatus.com and register them. Right? Time to register them. Register, new guest. Register them. Mom. And you just go through, fill out the fields. Put the real information in. Then register them. Okay? Now a couple days goes by. And they said they were going to watch the video. So instead of you calling them to say, did you watch the video? You can go into Google Drive. At that point, you will go to the webinar login forms. This one right here, webinar login forms. Click on that. What the world? Maybe it's not webinar login forms. Just kidding. Webinar login forms. No. I love learning. Recorded webinars. Maybe this. Not that either. Wow. Well, one of these days, it'll look like I know what I'm doing. Yeah, Helios will let you know, but for now, what if you're sending people? Where the heck is it? Tanya, where is it? Tell me where you put it. Interest reduction. Oh, I know why, because it's in my stupid, it's in mine. I need to be in the team one. How am I in this? Get out of here. Okay, see? This is a lesson for everyone. When you're in the Facebook and you click on the Google Drive resources, make sure it logs into the Team Elevate one and not into your own personal one. Okay, let's try this again. Webinar login forms. What? Okay. Well, kids, I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of stuff in here. And I thought I knew where the forms are. Well, what do we have here? Is it this? It's not that either. Well, somewhere out in the world is a spreadsheet and that spreadsheet gets populated Is it this? I don't know what happened, guys. It's not this. Well. This is something that maybe the lit team will figure out. Let's pass for 1508. Okay, Alex, what I'm telling you is you don't need to log into the Team Elevate Google Drive through the typical means anymore. You just go to the Facebook group and click on the link, and then you're in this way. No. Okay, Salt Lake Lit Team meeting. Please figure out and let me know so that I can share it with people next time. Isn't that interesting? I look up Elevate SLC, Alex. All right, well, there's a lot of stuff in here. Lots and lots and lots of stuff. Stuff and things. Huh. Well, pretty cool, huh? Oh my goodness. Okay. Sorry about that. I thought I was going to show you guys something else. Well then. I swear it wasn't here. No. Must not be. All right. Tanya Rosenberg holds the keys to this. If you haven't met this lovely lady, part of your business growth is because of her. And one of these days we'll figure out where the form went. Okay. We're switching topics now. Switching topics. So you'll call them and you'll say, hey, what'd you like best about what you saw? What'd you like best about what you saw? And then if they're like, oh, I didn't watch it, okay, that's one thing. But if they said, yeah, this was great, I watched this, I saw that, then what you'll do is you'll click on the confirmed event. So the first one was sent. Now this one says confirmed. Right? You confirmed with them. You were on the phone, and they said, yeah, I watched it. Great. Confirmed. Register your guests only if you can document that they have seen a recorded webinar or that you have went through the information with them in person. Okie dokie. So this is where you'll register them, and then we will check them in. Okay, so keep moving people through the process. Now that they've been checked in and they saw the 1 hour or 2 hour epic, well, now what? Now we need to get, remember, our goal is 5, 6, 7, 8 hours of information so that they can make an intelligent, informed decision to get started with us or to get out of your face, right? It's not about being nice. It's about being effective. No, Diana, for all your past ones, if you've done meetings with them, if they've seen the information, they've watched webinars, and you haven't registered them, go in and register all of them that you've been speaking to. If they click on another ad and get registered to someone else, and then they decide to buy it, it's whoever has them registered. So keep track of all your people. I want to say a big congrats to Ryan and Laura Black. They're on the Renatus Review homepage. And they also got Rookie Leader of the Year. The two of these people, Rookie Leader of the Year award at the National. So congrats to them. Staying ahead of the pack, pushing hard, building their business, being great examples. So we love you guys. Thanks for what you do for the community. And also, Leaders Retreats opened up, guys. Let's get it going. I just got my room. Okay. All right. Shall we check on commissions right before we leave? Good idea. Commissions. Cool. $5,900 is coming. All right. 1,900, 12,000, 1,400, 3,000, 2,000, 23,000. Hey, April's been a good month. 23, that's 35, 40. We're at 44 already. So I just need $56 more $1,000 to make my 100 this month. That's it. It's easy. All right, guys, stay focused. Look at the calendar. Understand the cycle that you're in. We are in May now, not April. Okay, pay attention to those things and plug your team in. Okay, we're at 85 participants. I saw we got up to like 96 today before I lost track of where the spreadsheet was, and 10 people couldn't stand to watch me wander around. I get it. Don't be so easily discouraged, people. I know they're not on here. That message is for you to share with them. But when I say duplicate, think about it. All 80 of you each add one person last month, which why the hell didn't you? If you each got one person last month and you're actually training them and you're focused on duplication, we should have 160 people on this call. Right? So over the next 30 days, if each of you get one person, over the next 30 days, we should see 160 people on the management, on the participants. In the following month, and the following months. So let's focus on duplication. These aren't secret webinars. They're not closed off to just people that Michael likes. Okay? Share them with everyone. Get on them. Share with your team. Catch the recordings. Okay? The recordings are sent to YouTube. And that's my reminder to end this call so we can get on the pack call. Thank you guys for being here. Stay hustling. Stay focused. You're awesome. We'll talk to you soon. It's Money Monday. Stay focused, guys. See ya.